He's defeated Europe, crossed the Atlantic, and generated a large-screen cinema rotation off. Now the office space is to include else new branches, in India. I'm ever agitated and flattered to see remakes of my job, he annotated. India's release of the office space will rotate about Jagdeep Chadha, officer of a document business in the outskirts of New Delhi. It will as well glass its UK inspire by showing a love storyline comprising a younger turnover official and the office space's secretary. There are the 10 various incarnations of boyfriend at first, lug other, David Brent of About the Planet. Gervais play David Brent in the office space, a unfortunate medium officer at a swamp-based document business whose attempts to justify his labor always came to zero. The Shah, that as well starred Martin Free and Mackenzie Bend, ran for 2 episodes in 2001 and 2002 finished in 2 Yuletide specials in 2003. David Brent became David Gervais in the Quebecois release of The Office Space, that ran for 1 episode in 2006 by the name Law Work. Set in the Montreal suburban area in the offices of Les Papiers Jennings, the France-language program saw Antoine Vézina act the conduct part. The office space became La Fille in the at first Southward-us release of The Shah, that ran for 1 episode in 2008. Louise Nico, celebrity of the Oscar-nominated A Fabulous Female, play the David Brent nature, there mentioned Manuel Cerda, Time Warnham Hogg was rechristened Papels Lozano. Gervais joked on reception else fat receipt while it was announced how Bohemian TV was making its own release of The Office Space in 2013. The outcome, named Kankl, ran for 1 time of year in 2014 and saw Vaslav Kopta act Marek Chvala, the regional release of David Brent. Kankl was relying in Brno, a town whose loving for UK sitcom is shown every year by a Monty Boa-inspired Stupid Go date. Up the 1 week's ad, the largest latter world release of The Office Space was Finland's Konttori, that began ventilation recent March. Set in Riihimäki, household to Finland's highest Flagstaff, The Shah stars regional comical Sami Hedberg as Pentti Markkanen, office space officer at Leskisen Paperi. The at first formal non-English release of The Office Space to achieve the little display was Le Office, that ran for 1 time of year in 2006. Set in Villepinte, a industry garden polar of Paris, The Shah had François Berliand act Jill Triquet, office space officer at document trader Kagirep. A trade-off was achieved how saw Ricky Gervais and Stephen Trader get an encouraged by letter of credit, enabling The Shah to go on before 2012. I must say I was really amazed, joked Gervais in 2006. He's not love the Germans to fair march in and get thing how isn't theirs. Christoph Maria Herbst play the Shah's name Nature, the inept officer of an insurance coverage business. Someone always heard of Hebrew entertainers, joked Gervais while the Israelite release of The Office Space was announced in 2010. Hamisrad ran for 2 change of seasons and starred Dver Benedict as Avi Meshulam, provincial officer at the Yehud branches of a business whose Jew behalf translates in British as document office space. Kontoret, the Swedish release of The Office Space, ran for 2 change of seasons among 2012 and 2013 and starred Henrik Dorson as the Shah's David Brent counterpart. Dorson's nature, Ove Sundberg, was inventively raised of a early Shah named Sols Iden, in that he play a support part. It feels nice to promote in thing of my their own, while thou re-work in a tested Shah love The Office Space, told the Nordic artist. By far the largest success world release of The Office Space was its confer-winning US adapt, that ran for 9 change of seasons among 2005 and 2013. Steve Carell play Brent counterpart Michael Scott in the NBC manufacture, that extended for his leaving in 2011. John Krasinski, Rainn Wilson and Gina Fisher play Michael's company workers at Dunder-Mifflin in Scranton, a Pennsylvania town how now Hyatt's associate in The Shah as a sign of honor. Gervais done 2 decorum in The Shah as David Brent. There he is meet Steve Carell's nature in 2011 scene The Workshop. End of YouTube position by The Office Space US.